Hello everyone. I see that some people are joining this webinar. It's such a pleasant feeling to see that everyone is joining. Thank you so much. My name is Tanya. I'm the Client Success Director at Yasna. I'm really happy to see you, or at least see you in the chat. Thank you so much for joining this webinar. And please feel free to introduce yourselves in the chat, like where you're from and the company and the geography, maybe like your country and city. So today we're going to talk about small focus tasks. So I will try to keep my presentation short and focused because our title is like that today. Obviously, while doing this presentation, I would like to tell you about the benefits and some specifics. I know that I suppose that there are a lot of market researchers here as well. I would like to let you know that this approach is a little bit different and we have to get used to it. And there are a lot of benefits. So I will explain everything. But yeah, let's see. Hi, from the UK, Scopus data scientist. Case, thank you. Nice to meet you. Yeah, so feel free. Obviously, you are more than welcome to share your thoughts, impressions, questions in the chat. I will be looking every now and then there to see what's going on. At the end, definitely, I will answer all your questions, but maybe in the middle as well. So before we start talking about this ultimate approach to conversational research, I would like to offer you a little survey and to ask you if you already know what conversational research is. So now you are seeing this question one. Do you know what conversational research means? Please answer yes or no. I will wait, just let's see, maybe for a minute, and then we will see the results. I hope everyone who wanted already clicked. So Ani, could you please, Ani is from my team. Hi, Ani. Could you please share the results so we'll see who already know? Okay, it's loading. Yeah. Up. Okay, so 67% yes, 33 no. Okay, it makes sense. So conversational research, for everyone who knows, that's great. For everyone who is not sure or doesn't remember, I would like to tell you that conversational research is an automated interviewing and automated processing and summarization of the results. So, and in our case, this automated interviewing is done via one-on-one chats where our AI agent is typing the questions and people answer using using text or voice responses, whichever they prefer. Actually, conversational research is a great thing when you need to combine depth and some confidence. And confidence we usually get when we have a scale and we can validate our insights and see the numbers. So combination of this quant and qual. So as far as it's like chat-based conversation between AI agent and respondent, we believe that really it is fruitful when this communication, this conversation lasts for 15-20 minutes. Because if it's longer, we really see, based on our experience with a lot of projects, that respondents get tired. They are not so happy and enthusiastic to answer all questions in a good manner. They're not that focused. That's why focus-driven, one project, one task approach is relevant for conversational research. It works best. Now you should center your efforts on a single, well-defined task. It is very, very helpful, by the way, and very healthy exercise for us researchers as well. You dive deep and not wide. Yeah, so you take, I don't know, you would like to explore how people feel about certain certain trend, or how they, I know, choose shampoo in the supermarket. It's better to dive deep to understand the details, nuances, and so on, but not asking about starting like, okay, what's the weather, how is your cat doing, and things like that. So you can skip all this and focus on something very specific that you really need to know. So if you have a lot of tasks, and usually we do have a lot of tasks, you can split these bigger tasks into smaller ones. And thanks to the great efficiency that conversational research gives us, time and money savings, you can really afford doing this small one project, one task service very often, as often as you need. Obviously. So, and what I want to say that everyone benefits from small focus tasks. So from participants' point of view, as I said before, when it's long, they are getting annoyed and so on. But if it's a concise, focused conversation, it's really engaging for consumers. It's fast, it's fun, and it's really easy for them to stay focused, yeah, because you don't ask about different things. You really want your respondent to be concentrated and to think better about different details, and to get the depth that we usually need, right, when we communicate with people. And this turns into high quality data. So you have detailed and honest answers, yeah, because when they are engaged, when they are focused, they tell you the truth. And for us researchers, it's also a benefit because you focus on the most important research questions. So no distraction, just the core findings, and impressively fast, yeah, because it's a small conversation, short conversation. You really can get a lot of hundreds of these interviews thanks to AI agent, and you can get your results really, really fast. Then I would like to tell you a few things about the use cases, actually, when this approach, small focus tasks, are really needed. First of all, I would like to say that small focus tasks aren't limited to just a few questions. It's not like, okay, ask your 3-5 questions and that's it. No, you can include more questions, 15, yeah, maybe a little bit more. And frankly speaking, it's enough. It's enough to cover our standard research tasks. For example, when you are doing an exploration, a U&A, you want to understand, as I said, the example I had before about the choice criteria, or you want to understand how people use this or that service or product, or if you want to understand something about the brand image, and if you want to collect feedback after, so you, for example, you do a product placement, and you want to understand how people felt with this product at home, so you can use for this kind of tasks. And also when you are testing ideas, and you really want to test them deeply and to optimize them, understand the areas of improvements and so on, this is also that works really good. The thing is that, of course, you can't test, deeply, like 3 or 4 concepts with one person, but still you can do that. And we have another survey here. Do you believe you can get valuable insights from a 10-15 minute survey in a chat format? So you have 3 options to answer. Yes, why not? Certainly not. Or I have some concerns. So please vote, and we'll see the results here. Do respondents know that they are not speaking with a human? Yes, respondents know that they are talking to AI, obviously. But I have to say that we ask people afterwards, like, how did you feel? Would you prefer a real moderator? And they are always like, no, we really feel comfortable with this moderator because it wasn't too technical. It felt natural, but at the same time, it was there was no bias. Yeah, so people feel more even comfortable and open. Yes, why not? Okay, so almost 70% of our respondents today believe that you can that standard research tasks can be focused. That's great. That's great. So, as an example, let's say, a confirmation of this, I would like to give you some overview of a study that we conducted recently. So, we asked how people in Japan and Portugal eat their business lunches, but it wasn't just like, what do you eat and something like that. We had a lot of different questions, and we found that. So we asked like how they're feeling about it. What do they usually eat? How are they feeling during this business lunch pose? And what are they thinking about? So we asked a lot of really interesting questions, and we got a lot of great insights thanks to AI who analyzed these interviews. As you can see on these pictures, so in Japan, people are much more stressed, and they prefer during the business lunch. They prefer to eat alone, and they're stressed because of the work, and they want, like to eat something very quickly. They usually bring their bento box from their home. And in Portugal, people love this relaxing, time. They use it. They use this pose during the workday to spend it with their friends, or even if they are with their colleagues or partners, they still want, to have like an hour or 2 hours, maybe with wine, with a lot of food and very relaxed atmosphere. So we get some really exciting insights. By the way, if you are interested, feel free to sign up at YAS. And we have some open public cases that you can see. And we would also like to offer you to participate in our next public case, because we usually compare different countries, different cultures. Could you please write in which, not write, but just choose in which part of the world would you like to conduct research? Multiple choice is fine, so you can choose a few answers. And by the way, you can write in the chat the topics you are interested in. What exactly would you like to know about these people? For example, we already asked about business lunch. We also had some surveys about cold and how people treat cold in Thailand and Austria. And we asked about sex toys in Japan and Germany. So really some fun and interesting insights that we've got. So let's see what interests you. Do we have the results? Let's see. Question 3. Okay. Asia, Europe, 78%. Europe. North America. By the way, if you can write the exact countries in Europe that you are interested in, it will be very, very helpful. Please write down. We will definitely take into consideration. And if you have really topics that you would like us to research, please don't be shy, right, in this chat. So let's continue. Now I would like to tell you that, okay, small focus tasks, obviously, it's not only for standalone studies. From the very name, yes, small focus tasks, you understand that you can combine traditional methods with conversational research. Yeah, it could be a great addition. So, for example, you can do it before or after quant. For example, before quant, you can gather some interesting insights. Yeah, you can refine survey questions and wording, and then create a perfect questionnaire and then send it over to hundreds of or maybe thousands of respondents. Or if you, for example, you conducted quant, you tested concepts, and then you understand that still you need to understand the whys behind the numbers, or you want to understand the differences in evaluation of some concepts, and you can do that with the help of conversational research. Yeah, so you can get some depth and this consumer's voice, yeah, and the quotes and a lot of whys. But you can also combine conversational research with face-to-face focus groups, in-depth interviews. For example, you conducted some focus groups, and then you understand, okay, I do have some hypotheses now. and I need to verify them and clarify them. And also I would like to validate and see how popular is this or that opinion. So obviously you can do a very fast and cost-efficient conversational research study and get more depth and understanding of what happened during the focus groups. Also, another use case is when you are conducting face-to-face call in one location, and then in order to save time and money, you can create a very focused study, and do it in other geographies, for example, and thus you will cover a lot of different countries and cities you are interested in. And also, conversational research and this small focus task approach opens like new research opportunities for you, because you can do research now at the right moment. I know that sometimes there are sometimes there are there are tasks when you well, it's a small thing, maybe it's like 5 questions or something, but you really need to understand it in a certain moment, to get some important feedback, not just quantitative, but qualitative, let's say, with the depth, For example, you are doing a workshop, and then you came up with some ideas, of new products, services, whatever, and you would like to understand briefly, like, what the initial reaction on that, what are the potential barriers and drivers, what is the feedback? You can do that with conversational research, or you would like to, okay, you are doing concept test, concept development, and you would like to refine wording for a concept and get some unique features to add it to the concept. So you can do, for example, a global research, because, okay, you understand your facial cream has natural ingredients. Nothing special about it, right? But if you start asking about these natural ingredients in different markets that you are interested in, you will definitely get some real interesting and very important insights that will help you to create a concept really unique, standing out. Or there is another example. I know there is a certain trend, and you understand, okay, TikTok is talking about this, all teenagers are talking about this, and you need to understand, okay, but what's going on? Why it is so important to them? What triggered them? You can also do that. If you have any ideas of some tasks, some small tasks, please write them in the chat. I will be happy to see them and discuss. Maybe you are coming up with some ideas of usage, of this small focus task approach. Okay, while you are thinking, I will go to the next slide, and I would like to sum up everything I said. I promise to be short and focused today. So small focus tasks approach narrows research to 10, 15 targeted questions that uncover nuanced insights on a single topic. So you can really get depth, but you should choose one topic, focus on one topic. To let's say for higher efficiency. Of course, you can ask many questions, different topics and so on, but if you want to get this depth with nuances, it's better to focus on one single topic. Leads to higher quality responses and faster, clearer results. This small focus task approach. It is perfect for standalone studies, or you can integrate and combine it with traditional quantitative and qualitative research methods. And it is perfect to address urgent or small-scale research needs. So now I do have some questions for you. Let's discuss. What are your thoughts on small focus task approach? Did you learn something new, and how does it help? We have a question here. How does it work? How do you recruit respondents? What is a typical timeline for a project? So we recruit, we have some panels that we partner with, and we recruit from these panels, but some of our clients do recruitment on their own, using their panels or their database or any reliable source of recruitment that they have. Typical timeline for a project. So if, let's say, if a target audience is easy to reach and you recruit people from a panel, so in a week, you can have everything from setup, like you're creating the guide, then you test it. I mean, it could be even quicker, yeah, but it depends, because sometimes setup takes some time because you want to test the guide and then adjust it again and then do something else. But actually, if you know what questions you would like to ask, if you have your materials that you would like to test already, so you can do the setup like in a few hours even, yeah, and then do the recruitment. It depends. By the way, very soon, in a few weeks, we're going to have a panel that will be integrated on the platform, so it will be even easier. Yeah, in a few hours, you can do everything, including the recruitment. And then our AI agent conducts 100 of interviews a day, and then the reporting will take an hour or two, and you will have everything you need. Yeah, thank you. We have yeah, that's we have a free trial. Yeah, we'll tell about this. And also every Thursday I conduct demos about our platform, Yasna. So tomorrow, for example, 5:30 p.m. set. You can join one of the demos, yeah, or another Thursday if you would like to. But today, yeah, I wanted to tell you more about this approach that is relevant, I suppose, to any conversational research. Yeah? It's not only about our platform, because the thing is that technically you can have a bigger guide, yeah, longer conversation, but just what we see, because we want, we want you to use conversational research, let's say, correctly and more efficient. And we see that efficiency is really linked to this small focus task approach. So please feel free to answer some of my questions. So what benefits do you anticipate with this approach? Or what challenges, yeah, what disadvantages do you see here? And how would you integrate this approach, small focus tasks approach, into your daily research work? Please, if you have any ideas, what thoughts do you have after this presentation? Please write it down. Katie is asking, do respondents get paid? Yes, obviously. Yeah. So we work with panel providers, so it's their responsibility, but yes, of course. But also, I think it's important to mention, to note that they are paid not as for a typical qualitative interview. Yeah, it's more like quant interview because it's just 15, 20 minutes usually. So any ideas, benefits, challenges with this approach? Do you find it reasonable and important to keep in mind? Does anyone ever manage to break the interviewer? I understand it can be temperamental at times. To break the interviewer? No. In our case, I know maybe with some platforms and some agents it works, but our Yasna is really, she knows that if something goes wrong, if people start talking about some different topics, irrelevant topics, or they're very rude, or they're too sarcastic and not not answering the questions, she will just stop this interview and that's it. How much does it cost? So we will send you the pricing. On our website, you can see the pricing. For our platform, we have monthly subscription as well as, yeah. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah. So my colleagues are sending this. Yeah. So actually, if you want to have access to all of our features, including voice responses and customizable avatar and built-in screener and some others, you should have a subscription. You can subscribe and unsubscribe if you don't like it. And you can buy more credit packs if you need. Yeah, so the pricing is here. Yeah. So any ideas about the small focus tasks? No, I hope it was clear. I hope I managed to convince you that I know it's, very practical thing, but we really recommend you to do that because I see that a lot of researchers who use our platform, and well, my background is qualitative. I used to these long guides with a lot of questions and nuances, and so on. And it took me some time to change, the approach to start looking at this from another angle, let's say, and I see that it works much better. Yeah. For example, about the division of bigger tasks into smaller ones. With some clients, what we do, for example, if there are like two big tasks, for example, exploration, understanding how people use a certain category, and another one is testing the design. So we just split it into two different projects, and it worked great. And it's also important to understand that different people, for example, if you recruit them from a panel, like these are different people, but in conversational research, the scale is important. Yeah. So we usually recommend to have, like, let's say 100 interviews per target audience. But people are from the same target audience in both projects, so it didn't influence the results. What makes it different than a short quant survey? Very good question, Katie, thank you. The difference is that you have open questions here, yeah? And you have a moderator who is probing, who is trying to get the depth and nuances. And it's not like, when people, for example, you can have an open question in a quant survey, but you usually get, why did you like this idea? Because it's good, yeah? Or I don't know, something like that. So with the AI agent, it doesn't work that way, yeah? Because the AI agent asks you about specific benefits, but what exactly did you like about it? Yeah, why it is important for you. So these typical qualitative questions that we ask. So this is the difference. You get much more depth. This is the difference. Okay, so if you have any other questions, feel free to ask. Meanwhile, I have the last poll survey for you, asking you a very important question for me. Annie, can you please share the survey? So if you liked this presentation or not, did you enjoy today's workshop? Could you please answer? And obviously, I will be more than happy to, if you share your thoughts on this approach, or really concerns or questions, or how, or maybe examples of potential tasks. Okay. While you are answering, I would like to tell you that to introduce to tell you that you can sign up at our platform, Yasna AI, and enjoy a free trial. You have 2 weeks trial, and it means that you will have 500 credits for free. For these 2 weeks, and 500 credits means, for example, if your guide is 10 questions, perfect for small focus tasks and even exploration or a test of an idea, you can do 50 interviews for free. And you will have access to all the features, including voice responses and built-in screener and so on. So thank you so much. If you have questions, you can write them now, or you can come back later to me, to some of my colleagues. Let's connect on LinkedIn as well. So yeah. Annie, could you please share the results? Not yet. I don't see them yet. Okay, thank you so much. I hope to see you maybe on some of the demos, Thursday demos, if you would like to see our platform in action. Thank you, Katie. Thank you so much. Sign up and enjoy your free trial. Thank you. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.